Okay, price increase. Okay, chemocentrics is the most the highest of them all. Next one is Reshape Life Sciences. Okay, let's see. Let's look at Rsls. Reshape Life Sciences. Okay. It has pulled back and it's now in between its 10 and 20-day moving averages, but they're all strongly bullish. But momentum has collapsed. The MACD, sorry, the fast line of the MACD is below the slow line. Yeah, it's below that. So momentum is has waned a bit, but it's moving up again, challenging that 10-day moving average. Reshape Life Sciences. There might be some news out there concerning the stock. Okay, there isn't any news. There may be news, but we don't know that yet. Okay, let's look at Eftr Therapeutics, EFTR. Okay, before we look at that, Rsls is now ahead of its 10-day moving average, spiking again. Spiking. EFTR, Eftr Therapeutics. It's up 14.31%, but trading below its 10 and volume weighted average price. Okay, so let's have a look again at CEI. CEI currently trading at $2.15, $2.16. So let's see whether we can forecast this sort of prices we expect it to extend to. Let's see whether we can get a forecast for CEI. Okay, we're having trouble there, so let's okay, let's just leave it there. We may be able to pick up the prices from here, the daily model. So it's from this high of 2.152, 2.1262, and this low of 0.92. If we can pick a difference, we will have 1.2 is the difference. So if it's going to extend by $1.2, will it extend to 3.6? Is it possible? Yeah, it can extend to 3.6. So is that possible for CEI to extend to $3.6? Yes, there's every chance it can do that. So we still, based on what it has done of late, we leave in that target of $3.6 for CEI stock. So right now it's okay. It's losing some value now. Losing some value. That's usually the case. Sometimes in the live session, it may not continue to extend. So let's look at Ccxi. Ccxi 7.73.91% is the gain. It's now attacking its declining 200-day moving average. It's now has converged with it now. The 14-period slow stochastic oscillator is strongly bullish, and the fast line is ahead of, has crossed the slow line and extending. The RSI is at 90.66, so the stock is seriously bullish. But we expect it to retrace in the coming sessions and bring it back into pattern. Maybe if it doesn't bring it back into pattern, then that's good. It has moved up levels, and there's every chance it will continue to extend there. But there's this expectation that the drug will be, its drug that was approved in Japan will also be approved in the US, so that may have also been traded in the has also been traded in, but never say never. So fingers crossed. Still has some more news to come out with. So let's look at AMPY. Amplify Energy Corp is now has converged with it with its volume weighted average price. Okay, so yeah, we had a forecast of, I think, 5.68 for. We had a first forecast based on the 216.8% extension level. We got a target of $6.69. Yeah, it looks quite ambitious. But the other one, the second price target based on the 100% extension level, we got a 5.68 for Amplify Energy Corp. So is there any chance that will happen? Well, fingers crossed. Never say never. So right now it has only gained 0.89%. Okay, so let's look at DATS. That chart. Okay, that chart is up 8.64%. It's currently now trading below its 10 and 20-day moving averages. This is based on the live 1-minute model right now. So let's quickly have a look at the daily model and see what's going on with that chart Inc. Okay, so it hasn't been trading for some time, so it's quite spartan. So right now it's trying to challenge its volume weighted average price. So it retraced of late, and they did break support. It has a couple of supports around even much lower, so it didn't fall too much, but at the same time it fell below the 10 and 20-day moving average, and it's gradually moving up. Well, that retracement wasn't so wonderful, but fingers crossed it's moving up again gradually. We don't have any price target for it at the moment, so let's move on to Palt, Paltalk, PALT. 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 Okay, Palt is up 3.14% in this 1 minute live session. So let's look at the daily model. This is a 1 minute model. Let's look at the daily model. Yes, thank you all for joining us in this session and remaining there. Thank you very much. So far the volume is 2.128 million shares. You can see it pulled back. You know, we saw that it broke out of pattern at some point. You can see that, and up to rose to this high of 10.57 on the 30th of August. Sorry, of September. Pulled all the way down to 7.02 on the 6th of October, and since that time now it has moved up. So it's good. It's good even though on the different chart it's indicating that it fell. It's got some support from that 10-day moving average. So, but here it's indicating it's fell below that, but still very good. Still very good. There are other, at least it didn't fall close to the 20-day moving average, which can be deemed as a positive. And since that time, it has been, in the last session, that was that of the 7th, it extended, and now in this session it's extended. That's some very some positive signs. We can see that the fast line of the 14-period slow stochastic oscillator has crossed this low line and extending, and the RSI is improving. So did we determine any sort of price targets for for Palt chart? I think we determined price target of about 8.28. That's very modest, I think. I'm not sure if that is the case, but easily I think the stock will definitely exceed $9 easily. It would definitely exceed $9. You can see the bullishness the stock was exhibited nicely and decently. You know, it was when it retraced below all of its moving average. They were all bunched up and moving together for the best part of this year, 2021. And suddenly, some people took their money out, or probably shorted it. They wanted to disrupt the whole system, and they did slightly, and it actually succeeded in making it look chaotic. You can see the disorder that suddenly sprung out here. So going by that, we still expect the stock to remain volatile and continue to extend. You know, so okay, let's put the price target that we put it easily. Can we say 950? Yes, this is just random. We have not calculated that. So, you know, moving on to Eftr. Okay, so it's also pulled back below all of its moving averages. Not so wonderful. That's not very good. But even at that, it's trying to redeem itself. And I believe this is not the first session it's running up this gains. But fingers crossed. The underlying trend is still also still bullish. So yeah. Let's quickly have a look at PED. So PED is up 14.65%. You can see on this daily model it has now exceeded all of its moving averages. Got some support from just above its 10-day moving average. This is really good. You can see that pulled back and never fell below any of its moving average. So it's even much more. It's much more not as noisy as not as popular as Ccxi. So yes, if you are not very keen on Ccxi, or if you want to balance things out as well, Kamba Energy, if you want to balance things out, even though they are pretty much in the same sector, this is looking well as well. The technicals for PED, PEDEFCO, is even much more, it's better actually,